The Ultimate Test Guide is now open for enrollment. Over 100 of the most common tests women deploy in any and all situations. Get a 40% discount and over 200 hours of bonus content this weekend only. Enroll this weekend and get a coupon credit in the amount of your enrollment towards Womanese Volume 3. Link in description.
So then I got with 50, and then when I was with 50,
How did that happen?
Well, at the time I was running a blog, and my blog was like super popular. We're getting millions of hits a month. An entertainment blog. We covered entertainment news. I had 7 writers working for me at that time. So we had a lot of traffic. So because we were in media, we got event invites.
Okay.
You know? So I was always getting invited to events or sent free stuff like that. So I'd go to some of the industry events, but one of them was for 50 Cent.
Yeah.
I covered the launch of his drink, and I was one of the few blogs that did. So they invited me to the bus launch, and I showed up at the bus launch. And
Is this the vitamin water?
this is after Vitamin Water.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. When Vitamin Water hit, he had already, that was his $400 million bag.
So
yeah.
he really made that kind of money off vitamin
Yeah,
water.
he took
Christ.
equity instead of the money up front.
Oh,
which is a genius
smart.
move. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I think
Yeah,
he
very
owns
savvy.
10% of Vitamin Water. I
No
can't
shit,
remember.
man.
Something stupid like that. Yeah.
Man.
So he made a big bag off of that. But the company I work for was, he's taking some of those winnings and he's betting again, right?
Okay.
So I was on the bus and, I'm chilling and I'm an artist. I have an entertainment blog. So I'm in my element.
Yeah.
I love 50. Always loved his music. Always loved his vibe. Love what he did with G-Unit.
Yeah.
And we're on the bus. 50's in front of me. And then the bus pulls off. And then we're like sitting in New York City, Times Square. And like people are around. But like it's quiet to me. Like the city noise is in the background. I don't hear it. But the bus, the double-decker bus, it's completely quiet. Everybody's nervous because 50's on a bus,
Right.
And I'm the one idiot that stands up and goes, yo, I'm on the bus with 50 Cent, right?
What? Did people outside hear you?
Yeah, I was yelling to them.
Oh,
I
wow.
was yelling to the people on the ground.
Oh, my
Because
God.
in my head, I'm like, should I do this? Because if I do it, I'm going to get kicked off. And then on my other side, it's like, dude, if you get kicked off, you still broke anyway.
Right.
So-
Nothing ventured, nothing gained, though, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So I did it, and as soon as we pulled off, his team grabbed me, threw the hat on me, threw the shirt on me, pulled me to the
No
front. Now it's
shit.
me and 50 standing next to each other. I'm this hype man. He's doing his thing. And then I parlayed that into a job at the marketing department.
Okay.
And I wrote the marketing plan for that energy drink.
Yeah.
So the next 2 years was all my marketing plan. And that was great. Well, I wouldn't say all of it. I would say the New York level, the national campaign, I had worked on some, but that was like predetermined before I got there.
Right.
You know what
Yeah,
I
'cause
mean?
they already have people working on that at that point, yeah.
Yeah. So that's how the whole 50 thing happened. I remember being in Chicago and being at dinner with 50, and 50 turns and he looks at me because the table got quiet. He goes, "You're a genius." And I was just like, "Oh wow, I'm humble. Thank you. Appreciate that." Yeah. So like people always like pump my head with this like intellectual thing and all of that. And you don't know what you don't know.
Right.
Right. So that's the quest I'm on, is to know everything I don't know so I can then know of it to learn it. So, like Kanye uses this word multi-genius. I would say I'm a multi-student. Right? So I try to stay in student form at all times and always learning. And that's kind of like why I have such a grasp of the world, is because I don't discount anybody's thoughts, no matter how far extreme right or extreme left it is. I'm like, well, let me hear what this person has to say,
Right.
Because they might say something I've never heard before. And a lot of times it's true. They say something, I'm like, I've never heard that perspective before. So it kind of gives me another angle to the prism of my mind that's being created.
To watch the rest of this interview, go to patreon.com/Donovan Sharp. The link is in the description.